Our last video was about shining a light on our financial picture. This video continues that same commitment to transparency. Recently, a letter was sent to owners, making several claims about the ongoing discussion around short-term rentals and efforts at compromise. In the spirit of providing owners with the full, factual picture, this video will examine that letter. We'll look at the specific claims made, review the timeline, and present the documented facts so that you can draw your own conclusions. This is a look at the facts, not an attack on individuals.
David Izbrand recently sent a letter claiming that owners who support short-term rentals were not interested in true compromise. That statement is false. His letter also suggests the board was willing to compromise on this issue. Let's take a careful look at the facts. Izbrand cites a failed committee in 2019 to 2020. In reality, that committee met for only 4 months at the end of 2020. Pro-rental owners were told the committee's purpose was to address issues with rentals. Instead, the hidden agenda was to eliminate short-term rentals entirely. That deception destroyed trust, communication broke down, and the committee collapsed. Izbrand's timeline then skips forward more than 3 years, leaving out critical details. Owners supporting rentals submitted 3 compromise proposals during that time. October 2022, no response from the board. January 2024, no response from the board. April 2024, the effort Izbrand references. His letter describes 3 face-to-face discussions. But who believes such a complex issue could be solved in 3 meetings? Pro-rental representatives were willing to continue. It was David Izbrand who unilaterally ended the talks, while the board was already preparing a covenant vote with its attorney. Does that sound like a good faith effort to reach a compromise? Izbrand also references a rough draft proposal and revisions. The truth: his draft was a 7-page list of detailed restrictions, not a starting point for compromise. Worse, later versions ignored prior points of agreement. At the 3rd meeting, discussions turned to caps on rentals. Izbrand dismissed a 10% option, saying, "My people would not accept it," and insisted on 5%. Pro-rental representatives committed to consulting other owners, which led to the survey. The consistent pro-rental position has been clear. Issues of this magnitude must involve input from all owners, not just a few individuals. The letter claims the survey was sent only by email and not to every owner. That is false. The survey was sent to all owners by email where addresses were available and by USPS to the remainder. At a public meeting, 2 owners claimed they did not receive the survey. Records confirmed otherwise. In fact, the wife of one of the owners opened the survey link multiple times. Choosing not to complete a survey is very different from not receiving one. Izbrand suggests the survey was poorly constructed. In fact, it was developed with professional input and was statistically valid. If the board genuinely believed it was flawed, they could have conducted their own survey. They did not. The intent of the survey was straightforward: to gauge owner opinion on short-term rentals and potential compromise options. Rather than welcoming that feedback, the board discredited it, issuing a community-wide email claiming it was not board-sanctioned and dismissing the results. This demonstrates a lack of interest in genuine owner input. Izbrand also noted that some ownership units received more than 1 copy. While true, he omits that only 1 response per unit was included in the results, and in cases of differing answers, the more restrictive response toward rentals was counted. Most troubling is Izbrand's claim that pro-renters used the survey to justify an all-or-none approach. In truth, the survey was used to demonstrate that owners did not support the board's 5% cap and other ideas needed to be considered. The board dismissed the survey results, canceled discussions, and then pushed forward a covenant vote that would eliminate short-term rentals. Who really has the all-or-none agenda? Finally, Izbrand urges owners to vote for the 3 rerun board candidates to stop the investor owners from preventing arbitration. This is misleading. Arbitration will proceed regardless of who holds board seats. Nothing the board does can stop arbitration unless both parties agree. The party opposing the board has already stated publicly that arbitration will continue. We all want a community built on trust. Misleading letters undermine trust. Facts matter, transparency matters, and our community deserves nothing less. This election, vote for Billy, Glenn, and Ken.
It's time for a change. Stay informed about what's happening in your community and be a part of the solution. Please follow our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, or visit our website at lmsoa.com to keep up to date on important information regarding our community's future. Together, we can build a better community for all.